Hello, dear students. How are you? I hope all of you are fit and fine at home. So today, students, we are going to discuss about our first chapter, the Earth's surface. So as you know, Earth is the third planet from the Sun. It is the only planet known to have an atmosphere that contains oxygen. Earlier, people believed that Earth is flat, but Ferdinand Magellan, a Portugal sailor, through his sea journey, he proved that Earth is not flat, that is round. Actually, several million years after the formation of the Earth, the first landmass that emerged was a supercontinent. This supercontinent was called Pangaea. Yes, this supercontinent was called Pangaea. Pangaea was surrounded by a single ocean, and about 200 million years ago, the Pangaea further broke into two parts, Gondwana land and Laurasia. So these two parts were known as Gondwana land and Laurasia. In due course of time, Gondwana land and Laurasia also broke up into different parts, and the present day continents and oceans were formed. So now students, let's talk about our continents. So first of all, what are continents? The large land masses on the earth's surface are called continents. How many continents are there? There are 7 continents. Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Australia. So now one by one, let's talk about each continent thoroughly. First of all, let's talk about our largest continent, that is Asia. So Asia is the largest continent, and it occupies 1/3 of the world's total land area. This continent is surrounded by ocean on 3 sides. India and China, the 2 most populated countries of the world, are located in this continent only. Now let's talk about our second continent, that is Africa. Yes, Africa. So Africa is the second largest continent in the world. To its north lies the Mediterranean Sea, to the east lies the Indian Ocean, and to the west the Atlantic Ocean. Africa has diversity in landform. The world's largest desert, Sahara Desert, lies here only. Moreover, the longest river, Nile, also here only. Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the highest mountain, that is in Africa. Now, next continent, that is North America. Yes, next is North America. North America is the third largest continent in the world. It is bordered by the Arctic Ocean in the north, the Atlantic Ocean in the east, and the Pacific Ocean in the west. It has high mountains such as the Rockies and large lakes such as the Great Lakes, which is a group of 5 freshwater lakes. This continent is home to many developed countries of the world such as the United States and of America and Canada. Next continent, that is South America. South America is the 4th largest continent in the world. Both the Americas are joined by Isthmus of Panama. A range of mountains called the Andes lies in the western part of South America. The famous Amazon rainforests are located here only in South America. Next is Antarctica. Antarctica is the coldest and the 5th largest continent in the world. It's also called the White Continent as it is always covered by the thick carpet of the ice and snow. Everywhere snow you can see. So due to its extremely cold climate, here permanent human habitation is not there. because it is unbearable. That's why permanent human settlement is not there. Next is Europe. Europe is the sixth largest continent in terms of size. Europe and Asia together called Eurasia. Yes, Eurasia. Europe is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea in the south, Asia to the east, and the Atlantic Ocean in the west. Developed countries such as United Kingdom and France are part of Europe only. Next continent let's talk about, that is the smallest continent, Australia. Australia is the smallest continent in the world. It is the only continent which is also a country. It's an island, it's surrounded by water on all sides. Australia is famous for its Great Australian Desert and the Great Barrier Reef. Now, students, let's talk about our five oceans. First of all, what are oceans? The large water bodies on Earth's surface are called oceans. There are total five oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. So first of all, let's talk about Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean is the largest and the deepest ocean in the world. It covers about 30% of the Earth's surface. Some of the world's most active and dormant volcanoes are found in the basin of the Pacific Ocean. Next, let's talk about Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is world's second largest ocean and it covers about 20% of the Earth's surface. It separates Europe and Africa from North America and South America. There is an underwater mountain range on its ocean floor known as the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Although this ridge is mostly underwater, a portion of it is elevated enough to extend above sea level. Next is Indian Ocean. This is the third largest ocean and covers near about 19.8% of the Earth's surface. It lies to the south of Asia and is named after India, which lies at its head. It separates East Africa from Australia and it is warmer than the Pacific, Atlantic, and Arctic Ocean. Next, students, let's talk about Southern Ocean. It is located around the South Pole near Antarctica and it is the fourth largest ocean in the world. The southern portion of the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Indian Ocean combine to form the Southern Ocean. Now, at last, let's talk about Arctic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean in the world. It's located around the Arctic Circle. It is frozen during the winter season. During summer, the ice melts to form large icebergs and located islands. Thank you, students. Bye.